The Orville is a new show that premiered on September the 10th, 2017, and this is just the pilot episode review. So this is pretty much the quick thoughts on this show with nothing too fancy here. For 1 hour, I pretty much watched a Star Trek episode happen in front of me. The only difference is the Orville is kind of the show Star Trek couldn't be, considering the little tiny bits of humor speckled throughout to show that they don't take themselves too seriously. In fact, Orville does exactly that. Play a lot of moments straight throughout the episode, only to give us true genuine moments of humor without forcing the, "Hey, look at me guys, I'm funny, I'm Seth MacFarlane." Now look, I don't have anything against the guy, but I'm not an overly critical douche either that has seen tons and tons of treatment like this. Yes, it's familiar in tone towards Star Trek, and yes, this is Seth MacFarlane at the helm of writing, so the humor is going to be either off-putting, too much, too soon, or there are going to be some well-timed jokes, and for the most part, there are some well-timed jokes in this. As I'm writing this review and telling you how I feel, I keep reflecting on the fact that I love to give things a chance. Even more, to add on, I enjoy a lot of things. Most things that try and even fail for most people, I tend to like. So what I'm trying to say is this. It would be typical of me to tell you guys I actually liked the first episode of Orville. While critics and everyone else have pretty much given their snarky one-lining jabs against this treatment for this episode, I'm pretty much the guy who stands opposite to that. In short, when Ed Mercer finds his wife, Kelly Grayson, cheating on him in the first 2 minutes of this episode, we get the quick rendition of, "Please wait, listen to me," in less than 30 seconds before we are jumped to a year later where Ed hasn't been doing so hot. But despite all that, he is given a chance to be captain of the Orville, and this is kind of Ed's chance at redemption. He is given a crew of important size and weight that not only gives us setup to humorous tidbits to come, in a less than funny fashion with no attempt to make us laugh intentionally, but used for exposition purposes. And we are given an episode that actually had a clever story, witty jokes, and interesting characters that I'll get into more detail when I make a full season review. More or less, I feel like the Orville has a likable cast, including Victor Garber, alias Legends of Tomorrow, and his list just goes on, Penny Johnson-Gerald, who starred in 24, Adriana Palicki, I'm not sure if I'm saying her name right, who I only know her from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., and I really like all these people. Even the ones I haven't mentioned yet. The nice little gem in all of this is the fact that Ed's ex-wife ends up being the XO of the ship Ed is commanding, which does play out well in all intents and purposes to keep things flavorful, funny to a degree, but I can't help but see them playing this situation straight intentionally. It's an awkward, both sides of the story from Ed's perspective and Kelly's side are both right in their eyes, and the only thing that's really funny is the outside forces that are forced to hear the bickering and the others that interrupt that just don't care. I liked the Orville, and it's the one time I'll say this. It's a show, like Star Trek, that only gets to be funny throughout, and it actually works. So let's see how long this show lasts. I wouldn't mind watching it more. So what have you guys thought of the Orville? Let me know down below. When the show wraps up, I'll make a full season review. And as always, please subscribe, like this video, share, and I would definitely give you guys more videos in the future. I will see you guys next time.